Well. Ain't this about a bitch? Ladies and gentlemen, Good Doc back again. Once again, let's go ahead and lock in. Shout out to the IPA. You already know who you are. Good Docs, Good Books. The merch listed below this video and the links in the description area below. So if you guys are coming out into the world for the first time and you've been living under a rock, you guys would have noticed that recently there was a little bit of controversy surrounding Passport Brethren Austin Holloman. It even made Fox 26 and Houston News and all of that stuff. I did a little review on it and all of that, and I kind of left it be. Before we begin, I stand by my words when I say that brothers need to move in silence, but this right here has made my day. So big shout out to my big brother, O'Shea Duke Jackson, for bringing this particular content to the forefront. I know he got it from somebody else, so it's kind of been making the rounds, but the young lady that you see before you who was on the Isaiah Factor when they were doing this expose/hit piece on Passport Brethren has now been exposed for being an OnlyFans model. I repeat, the young lady who was on the show talking about she does poetry, or she was described as a poet, is now doing, or has been, doing OnlyFans work on the low, right? So let's go ahead and lock in, man. I now see why a lot of guys find it very difficult to take what a lot of women say seriously. You came on here onto the show, you had this hit piece, y'all were ready to come for them, but yet and still you're selling pictures of your no parts, right? For people to see and to buy and to sell or whatever the fuck, right? I want you to understand how that really is somewhat hypocritical. Because what a man chooses to do with his money, what a man chooses to do with his bread is pretty much his own right to do so, right? And I really don't think that a lot of the guys that you know that travel overseas that really get it in is out there really going there to pay for it. Now, will I say that there are some guys who do? Absolutely. But to make it seem as though this is revolving around an entire group or entire community of people, you know you're wrong for that. But then you come out and you're and it comes out that you are actually on OnlyFans and you're selling your private parts and stuff. Is that not hypocritical in one way, shape, or form? Now, I know a lot of people going to try to switch the words around because it's a guy trying to mansplain a young lady and all this, that, and the other. She's not ugly. Let's make sure we keep it a buck. She's not ugly. They're going to try to say you mansplaining and this is women empowerment and all this shit. She's sexually liberated. She can do what she wants to with her body and all of that stuff. But yet and still, when a man chooses to take his money to deal with the women that he wants to, now all of a sudden, it's a problem, right? Now all of a sudden, oh, now y'all got issue. Now, we all know that from the beginning of time, women have been shaming men for the things that they do, and that's okay, more specifically black men, and that's fine, right? I kind of felt like that's just something we got to learn to get over, right? And just learn to tune out, because it ain't going to never change. But I do believe that this is worth calling out, right? Because I kind of feel like baby girl might be a little bit nervous that guys who subscribe to the Passport Brethren philosophy, ideologies, etc. I do believe that she's probably scared that she's going to lose a lot of her subscribers to her little OF page, if she has any. I don't know. You know, I'm new to this. I'm a Baptist. I don't know nothing about no OnlyFans. But, you know, if you subscribe to the Passport Brethren movement and the philosophies and the ideologies, you know, going overseas, dealing with women overseas and seeing how it works for yourself over there, nobody's going to want to be, or should I say, nobody's going to no longer be satisfied looking at a tit pic or, you know, little picture of your goodies anymore. That's not going to suffice. Now that they know that they can actually go over there and physically touch it, have hands-on experience with young ladies abroad. You see, everybody wants to think that all these guys are doing are going over there and paying for sex tourism and all of that stuff, but we not, right? That does not attain to all, right? But I kind of felt it was fucked up how they tried to lump everybody into one particular category and just fucking slander the name and all of that shit. It was funny, but it was fucked up at the exact same time. And then they have the audacity to bring a young lady onto the show that is subscribed as or described as a poet, but yet and still she's over here selling her shit on OnlyFans. How sway? How are we supposed to just let that go? Right? And it's laughable, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just wanting to put that out there because it needs to be said. I'm not going to drag this on very long, man. Baby girl over here selling her no parts on OnlyFans, and, you know, they're over here trying to make her seem like a poet, because had they put it out there that she was an OnlyFans model or even put model in quotation marks, people would have done their research, and I'm glad that they did, and they found out exactly what this young lady was all about. And when you realize she ain't really about shit, it's kind of disappointing and sad at the exact same time that they went out there to try to find somebody that was willing to come on television and in my personal opinion, embarrass herself. Now that this has come out and B, talk shit about a community that personally, I really don't think she knows a lot about. Because even in that particular interview, if you guys remember, when I posted it, she said that she had only become familiar with it only after somebody had told her about it. So for somebody who is just now becoming familiar with the movement or whatever you want to call, whatever Passport Brethren is, you feel like you have learned enough from whatever videos you watched to sit there and criticize an entire group of people. That's like me saying I went to your OnlyFans one time and I saw a picture of your vagina. I'm like, yo, you're a nasty young lady. You know what? You're sexually liberated. You're probably sleeping with like 100 guys. See, that's kind of what it's like. I could look at your OnlyFans picture, right? And basically say everything and it tells me everything I need to know about you, right? That's kind of my vibe with this video, man. And I hope you guys pick up what the good doc is putting down, man. I'm on to the next one, man. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, y'all. Doc is out.